Just imagine this. If you're a Jew today, that means that somehow, some way, you have lineage and forefathers that connect you directly to Moshe Rabbeinu. Directly to Aaron HaKohen. Directly to Am Yisrael that was in Mount Sinai. And for over 3,300 years, we've been dying to protect that very same Judaism. We fought wars. We went through holocausts. Went to pogroms. We got burned. We got lynched. Starved. Disaster after disaster. That even a horror movie can't picture it. Just for you to be Jewish. That's it. There's no other benefit. In this world at least. And you, that's about to marry a Goya, are going to stop it. Because any non-Jewish woman brings a child to the world, she's not Jewish. So you're going to end it. You're going to have to end something that's been going on for 3,300 years. Now, are you ready for that responsibility? Are you ready to go to Olam Haba and answer to Moshe Rabbeinu, to Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, to David HaMelech, to Shlomo HaMelech, to Rabbi Akiva, that they peeled his skin just because he was Jewish for you? Are you ready to say, nah, all the things you guys did for me, it's not for me. I don't see the difference. Goyim are nice people, which is right, there are some that are very nice. Still doesn't mean you're allowed to be with them. So are you ready to end this chain that's been going on for 3,000 years with you? Judaism ends with you. Are you ready to end Judaism? Did you ever ask yourself that question? The very same question is asked of someone that's not keeping Shabbat. And even someone that's not keeping Taharat Mishpacha. And any one of the 36 major sins in Judaism that cut you out of our people. Obviously, intermarriage is worse than all because it officially cuts you off, whereas the other ones you can do tshuva a lot easier. But nonetheless, you have to understand that whatever you are, your kids will be worse. We don't get better over time. We get worse. Even though we have iPhones and iPads, we're still stupider than our previous generation. The previous generation was able to do math in their head. In our generation, you ask a guy 5 times 5, they take out their iPhone and start doing calculations. You ask someone a phone number, 9 out of 10 times, they don't even know how you even expect them to remember 7 digits. They immediately go to the phone book. No one remembers phone numbers. If I ask you an equation that's very simple that a 6-year-old should be able to do, 12 times 12, 50% of the public can't do it. It's 144. I guess. The point is that we stop using our head. And we started using technology thinking that it makes us smarter. It actually doesn't. There was one time a rabbi and his son on a plane next to some goy that's with his son, and throughout the whole plane ride, the nice guy is sitting on a plane, and the son comes to him, Abba, I'm hungry. So Abba gets up, goes get some food. Abba, I'm tired. Abba gets up, brings a blanket. Abba, I'm bored. Abba goes into the bag, gives him a game. Abba, I'm thirsty. 12 hours of this terror. On the other hand, this very same Abba that's serving his kid sees the rabbi and his son, and he's eating himself up for 12 hours. Because he sees the rabbi sitting there, and the kid asking the Abba, Abba, are you thirsty? No, son, it's okay. Abba, are you hungry? Son, I'm okay. Abba, here's a cover, here's a blanket in case you're tired. Everything that his son was asking him, on the other hand, was the opposite. So towards the end of the flight, he asks the rabbi, how'd you do it? How'd you train him that way? He says, it's very simple. He says, in your world, you believe that you came from monkeys, right? He says, yeah, of course. Monkeys and us are almost the same. It's like that. So it means that each generation that's new is better than the last. Obviously the monkey is not as good as a human being. You're better than the monkey, right? Yeah, of course. Which means that you are closer to the monkey than your son is. He goes, yes. He goes, that means you're closer to being a monkey than your son. He says, so what? Because see, in our world, it's the opposite. We all came from Adam and Eve. And Adam and Eve were the best. And we've continuously deteriorated every generation. Which means that I am closer to the best than my son is. So while my son thinks of me as someone closer to the source, your son looks at you like a monkey. That's why he asks you to do things for him. This is true.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.